We're still talking FX, and this is Module 3, the third and final module on FX. And now we're on Topic 4, determining position size. So now we're going to look at risk management when trading. And this is where we answer the question, how do currency moves affect my portfolio? So if you look at currency futures, because they're standardized, it's actually quite easy to work out. So you've got a dollar-rand contract. The standard size of a contract is $1,000. And we said that the minimum price move is 0.001 decimal points or 1 pip. So if you want to find out the effect of rand movement, the minimum rand movement that could happen on your portfolio, you then take that $1,000 times the 1 pip, and that gives you 10 cents, 10 South African cents. So for every 1 pip move in the dollar-rand exchange rate, whether in your favor or out of your favor, your portfolio is affected by 10 cents. So if the dollar-rand price moved by 0.0002, that would be 2 pips, which means it would affect your portfolio by 20 cents. Okay, pretty easy. So what is the maximum loss that you can afford? That's another question you need to ask yourself. What can I afford to lose? So that's actually quite a personal question, because that depends on how much capital you have to invest or speculate or trade with. And that would differ from person to person. And obviously your approach would be different depending on how risk averse you are. But let's say, for example, you've set a minimum loss size of 300 rands. Let's see how that would play out. So let's say you bought your dollar-rand futures at a contract price of 11. So at a price of 11 rands to $1 per contract. So if you've bought the future, then it means that when the currency gets stronger or the currency moves lower, then it's actually moving against you, okay? And that's when you start to incur losses on your portfolio. So rand strength for you equals portfolio losses if you are buying the contract. So what is the maximum loss you can afford? We're still answering that question. Let's say you did some technical analysis and you were looking at historical charts and you were looking at price movements in the past, and you noticed that for a long period of time, the rand didn't seem to move below a level of 1086. Then you could say, and this is not trading advice or trading strategy, it's just an example for illustrative purposes. You could say that, fine, I don't see the rand moving below 1086, so that will be my stop loss level. Okay? So what does that mean? It means then if you're putting 1086 as your loss level, your maximum loss if you've bought your contracts at 11, you take 11 minus 1086 is 14 cents, right? So which means that your maximum loss per contract, you multiply that 14 cents by 1,000, gives you 140 rands as your maximum that you can afford to lose per contract. So if you say from your capital to speculate or trade, you don't want to lose more than 300 rands in total, what impact does that have? It means then if you take 300 divided by that 140, it gives you 2.14, which means that your maximum trading size then becomes 2 contracts. And that's how you could look at doing a bit of risk management on your own portfolio. But please do download the training manual. It's got more information and more worked examples, and you can also go through it at your own pace. Thank you.